What's good, peeps? Thank you as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. All right, very quick update with regards to the Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua situation. We know there will be a rematch. We know the rematch will be either November or December. I think the only question we are waiting for is A, obviously actually two questions, the specific date, and B, most important for us as fight fans, I guess, the venue. Where would it be? Obviously, from a UK standpoint, we are begging that the fight happens over here, just because there's more chance of people getting tickets because it will be in a very big venue. We are here in the Principality. I don't know how much that holds, 78, 80,000. Wembley, 90,000, could go to 100,000 if they do sort of all the seating on the floor. And Tottenham's new stadium, what, 60,000. So if you're an AJ fan, it's A, cheaper because you don't have to do the flight, and B, there's more chance of you can get a ticket because there are so many bloody tickets. But I think if you read into what AJ has been saying, Eddie Hearn has been saying, and even Andy Ruiz kind of saying that the fight will take place at MSG again, right? Even though Andy Ruiz has spoken about Mexico, he's saying that he's got a big backer in Mexico that's willing to put the fight on, so who knows? Trilogy maybe Mexico, but I don't think the rematch Mexico. But we are here in the fight now. I think there's more chance of it happening at MSG than anywhere else. And I think it comes down to dollars. I think it's just, and again, I still don't understand the economics of it all, but I think there's more money to be made by everyone if the fight happens in America. I think we look at it from a standpoint of, oh, Wembley, 90,000, MSG, 20. It's completely different, right? I mean, we're talking of all the TV money, all the sponsorships that get involved. And I think that all of a sudden is what is going to lure Anthony Joshua back to America to have the rematch. In saying all that, I think AJ must be fucking mad. I'm sorry, you must be mad. You take every single advantage you can take. And the biggest advantage of them all is fighting back at home, fighting in London. You take every single advantage. Why would you want to fight back in America? To prove what to who? What, you make an extra 5 or 10 million pounds, so what? If you really want to get your belts back, you give yourself every single advantage. And people might say, yeah, but fighting at home only gives you an extra 5 or 10%. You take that extra 5 or 10%. You take it. I would not go back to MSG if I didn't have to. How many fighters don't like traveling, and they don't like traveling for a bloody reason? AJ, if this decision is based on money, it's the most stupidest decision ever. Because no doubt in the rematch clause, it would have said the UK. No doubt. No doubt. It's fact. It would have said something about the fight has to happen in London. And all of a sudden, they're and ahhing about the fight happening in America. Crazy. But that's the update we do know. If I had to kind of put it in percentages, I would say MSG is like 85 and London, and it probably will be London, Wembley is 15. So again, for fight fans, this won't be cheap. If you are one of those fight fans that are traveling out, it won't be cheap. And not just that, but if the fight was going on at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's just a much better time out, I think. I've been to both. I've been to New York and I've been to Las Vegas. If I'm going to spend my money to go over to America, I want to go Vegas, right? So for fight fans, it's not the best of travel to New York. I mean, I'm not a big fan of New York anyway. It's a nice place, but I'm not a big fan. I'd rather go Vegas, but it looks like we might be going to New York. I'd love to go to this one. I tried to get press accreditation, rejected. Just being honest, got rejected. Shame. Peace.